Hi everyone, welcome to Happy Soul Tarot. Today I am guided to do a reading for love on the topic of love. So, this is a pick a card reading. Please go ahead and pick amongst 1, 2, and 3. Um, Take a few deep breaths, see which card you're drawn to. I'm going to be taking the energy of these cards as well. And the only intention I have set for the reading is to get the answers that you are looking for, with regards to love and romance specifically. All right. So, this is more directed towards partnership, a love interest. All right. This is more towards the kind of romantic life that you are headed towards. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what kind of messages come through. So please go ahead and pick a card and you can skip over to your reading. The timestamps are mentioned below. Hi everyone, welcome to your reading. So for those of you who chose the first card, let's begin with your reading. This is very much your current energy and the state of your love life that we're seeing. Okay. I feel that for a lot of you, I think things are really moving fast now, and the way you expect it to move. Honestly, this is not an unexpected movement. I feel like, so there are two groups of people watching this. I feel like some are, in a complicated relationship. I'm not getting the single vibe. I feel like some are either in a complicated relationship and some are actually in a proper relationship. You're married or in a committed relationship. Okay. And I feel that you are moving towards the next step, or you are ready to take a big decision for the next step, and that too as a partner, not just individually. And I feel like you're on the same page, so that's a really good sign. So definitely you're on the same page. And there is a lot of focus and clarity that's coming in, with the aspect of relationship, the growth of the relationship. And I just got a message that, like, I just heard a baby cry. So maybe somebody here is pregnant or about to get pregnant, somebody who's been hoping to get pregnant. So yes, the good news is coming on your way. It's on its way. And I feel obligated to tell you that if you have been considering any alternate methods to conceive, I don't think you should go with it right away in this very moment. I feel like you should just relax, take a step back, and be with yourself, okay? Because this will happen naturally for you, all right? It's a natural pregnancy for sure, and expected one, that too, not an unexpected one. So, okay, let's look into some of the other tarot cards that come through. And I'm using only tarot cards today, so let's see what else comes through. Where is this relationship headed? So I'm taking this as the male energy and this as the female energy. All right, I'm not placing any genders on them, but this is more like the energy. So whatever energy resonates the most with you, I feel like you should go ahead with that, because even a woman can have strong masculine energies. All right. So whichever feels more suitable to you, I think you should go ahead with that for yourself, and the other one for your partner. All right. So we have the King of Swords here for the masculine and the Six of Wands for the feminine. I think that's the kind of clarity that I was talking about. Like, you see, there is definitely movement towards what you have been desiring, towards what you have been hoping to achieve. All right. And this clarity is actually setting in really fast. Like, if it hasn't come through yet, if you're still wondering if, um if this relationship will work, or if this is the right time to go ahead with the next step, or if there are family members involved and you're wondering whether they would accept it or not. So this is a clear sign that they would. All right. And even if you are in a slightly complicated position right now, all right, if things are a little unclear, just give it a little bit of time. All right, settle down through the next month. Like that's June for me, but this is a timeless reading. But I feel like if you give it a month or two, a lot of clarity will come in, and you will have a plan of action on in hand as to how you want to go about things in the future. All right, and those things will happen for you, and they're good for you. Okay, so this relationship, if somebody had a doubt if this will even work out, in the future, this is a clear sign that you are moving in the right direction. Okay, if the clarity hasn't set in yet, just keep going with the flow, and the clarity will set in for you. Okay. And if it's not for you per se, if you think you're clear in the head but the partner isn't, so that is happening. All right, because you see, you cannot win without having a proper focus, without having a proper goal. For you and your partner, there is a lot of progress, and you're moving in the direction that is meant for you. Okay, so there's no reason to second guess it. You can simply go ahead with it. All right, if you have plans to take the next step, go for it, because that is the right thing to do here on. All right, let's see what other messages come through. This is the headspace that we are working from, and we will look at the heart space as well. Heart space for the feminine. So we have the head and the heart here. Let's just place it like this. Lovely. Okay, so for the masculine, definitely there is so much clarity. Basically the masculine is clear on the steps that they need to take. All right, again, the masculine can actually be a woman, because it depends on how strong your personality is, what aspect of yourself have you activated currently. All right, and if you're feeling balanced, if you feel your masculine and feminine is balanced, then just go with the flow, see how the reading goes and how it resonates with you. All right, this is a general reading after all. So I was saying the masculine is very clear on how they want to go about life. All right, and especially how they want to go about life with you. All right, and you have decided that you are going to, you know, dance through life together, if that makes sense. And there has been so much of release that you've been doing over time, where you feel more balanced and more in control of your emotions now. You don't feel like you're going to screw things up anymore. Okay, excuse my language, but it's just that feeling I have, like that confidence, that everything is going to turn out well, everything is going to happen the way it should happen. And I think you're really optimistic right now. All right, the masculine is really optimistic right now. Similarly, for the feminine energy, it's like mentally you are still getting there. You're still finding the balance between letting go of the past experiences, or some of the past situations that you might have experienced either with this current partner or maybe a previous relationship. So you're still releasing, but your heart is ready to open up and dance again. So there's a lot of, overall I feel like there is so much movement happening. All right, in the physical world, in the spiritual world, in the emotional world, and it's absolutely beautiful. So there this is a clear confirmation that you are headed in the right direction. You're headed in the right direction with the right partner, and that if things seem a little bleak right now, just give it a little bit of time, because they're still unfolding into the best that is supposed to happen in this relationship. So I'm going to keep it short. This was your reading for all those who chose the first card. I hope you've enjoyed it. I wish you the very, very best and lots of love. And please like the video, share it with a friend or a loved one, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right, bye. Hi everyone, welcome to your reading. For all those who chose the second card, let's read the energy of this card. This card is about where your relationship is right now and the direction that you're moving towards, okay? And I think it's absolutely beautiful that we have got the star here. The star in general talks about having hope, looking at the bright side, in darkness. But right now, I feel like this card is more telling me about how you hope to get over certain past experiences and actually move on in life. You have that hope now. I feel like somewhere inside of you, you might have wanted a relationship, but you wanted to also avoid a lot of parts of what a relationship brings in, dealing with the other person's baggage, your baggage, just having another person in your space through and through, and I feel like now you're actually ready to let that wish out, that okay, I'm sending out a signal into the universe that I feel ready to experience a relationship, and with somebody whom I truly deserve and somebody who actually deserves me. I feel like you're coming from a space of healing and a space of opening up to another person, but with a healed subconscious. You have been releasing a lot of trauma and blockages from a few of your past experiences. All right. For very selected few, I feel like you're also releasing some of the emotions and feelings from your subconscious that have been manifested from your past lives. All right. So this is a really good card, because I'm mostly getting a lot of single people watching this video, or maybe people who might be in a relationship but actually are not very not as happy as you would want to be in a relationship. All right. There's something more that you're looking for, I feel. So, all right, let's look into this energy that might be coming in, or any messages that are actually coming in. This is very different from the first one. So in case you felt drawn to the first reading, then please go ahead and watch that. That was more like for couples and, people already in a relationship. We have the Page of Wands. Oh, wow. And the King of Wands. Okay, let me just move this a little bit here. So we have the Page and the King of Wands. That's beautiful, because this energy right here, there's so much of fire, so much of fire here, that it feels like you're almost fired up to see what next happens, who next comes in, and you're ready to be in a truly fulfilling relationship where you will feel like you are growing each day, you're feeling supported, and your support is also accepted in a similar manner. There seems like I have a feeling that whoever next comes into your life will actually come in with so much of passion, so much of clarity. This person is bringing in stability. This person is bringing in a lot of experience, a lot of happiness, and this person is definitely going to push you to come out of your shell, all right. Might also try and break down some of the walls, all right, not literally but figuratively. But um, I feel like the next relationship that is coming into your life, because right now you're in a relationship with yourself, all right, and you're constantly healing, you're constantly understanding why some of the past relationships didn't work out. And this next relationship that's coming in, all right, which is, I'm not talking about self love here anymore. I'm talking about actually somebody stepping into your life, all right. And this next person is kind of like a soul partner, all right. Now, in my understanding, I feel like we have many soulmates through our life, but you will feel a very deep connection with this person and vice versa, all right. And this is the kind of relationship that you want in your life, like a friend, but also somebody whom you can really share your deep dark secrets with, have passionate times with, and it's a very beautiful energy, okay, because both of you seem to be so much in control of yourself. I don't see codependency happening, which might have been a pattern you are trying to break free from your past. All right. So let's see what other messages come through. Oh, wow. So we have the temperance here. Oh my God. And the star here again. See, that's what I'm saying. So much of balanced energy is coming in, so much of hope is there, right? And you're actually this time around trusting. You have been working on yourself. You have been, probably you are doing some sort of chanting, yoga, affirmations, working with some spiritual sector. Maybe you are a healer yourself, or you might practice some of the things to actively heal parts of you, or release parts of you that no longer serve you. And that is what the beauty of this is, and this is a very powerful energy right here. There is so much, definitely the energy is more feminine based. So even if you're a man, it basically means that you are becoming more gentle towards yourself. You are letting go of a lot of judgment, of a lot of uh, pressure that comes with living as a man on this planet. Like, there's so much of pressure that's put on you. So even if that's the case, you're letting go of a lot of trauma, a lot of things that have been holding you back, from being vulnerable. And that's where you're becoming more and more vulnerable, which is actually really good, because I feel like, due to a certain past experience, or maybe some sort of blockage that developed on the way over the years, all right, I feel like you closed yourself down, so you were not really able to open yourself up to a partner or somebody that you were interested in the past, all right. But that's what is changing here now. Okay, let's see if there is any other last messages that spirit has for you. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Page of Swords. And um, that's the thing. Basically, all the past traumas that you had been carrying inside of your body, physical body, inside of your emotional and mental body, you are actually leaving all of that behind and moving ahead with far more clarity, more ideas, more creativity. And creativity comes to me even from the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. So basically, I just got a message that you are also creatively putting yourself out there, to uh, attract this soulmate, the soul partner that we were talking about. And I feel that's really exciting, because so even this person who's coming into your life will actually be attracted to your mind, not just the body, but to your mind, and will be very, very attracted to your creative aspect, the way you tend to a problem, or the way you find solutions. That's basically the same thing. Or the way you basically how you approach life in general. All right, that is what will really excite this person. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing, you're on the right track. And don't you worry, this person, again, this is a general reading, so really depends on person to person. But I feel like within this year, for very very few people, within the next 1 year from now, all right, I feel like such a major shift will happen in your love life. So you might have, some of you might have actually met this person already, you might be working with this person, but for a lot of you, this person will come in, in the next few months, and for a very tiny amount of people by the beginning of next year. So hang in there, you keep doing what you're doing for yourself, and the very best person is coming into your life. All right. So this was your reading for those who chose the second card. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I wish you all the very best. Please like the video, share the video with a loved one, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right, guys. Bye. Hi everyone. For all those who chose card number 3, this is your reading. Let's see your current energy and where you are moving towards. So with the Hanged Man here, I'm getting a feeling like you are already in a relationship, and you're sort of trying to understand what direction it is headed in. But for a small group of people, I feel that you are single, and you're also trying to understand if a relationship, a good, healthy relationship, will actually happen for you, you know? So, okay. I feel like you're just looking for answers right now, no matter the state of the relationship. I feel like you're just looking for answers right now. Let's look into what are the messages are coming through for you. It's very interesting because what I'm getting here is like two very strong personalities. So for those of you who are in a complicated relationship right now, I feel like you are a very strong person, and so is your partner. And I feel like that's where you lack the balance. Like both of you are trying to be the person in charge, and neither of you want to bend your ways. Okay. And it is also possible that while I'm saying this, some of you might go like, no, that's not right, like, because you feel like you are right. Okay. So I just sense that you are going through a phase in your relationship where you want things to go your way because you feel like you come with experience, or just a knowing or an understanding of how things should be. But in reality, both of you feel the same way, you know. So for a few people, I feel like maybe a parent or an in-law or like an older sibling, somebody older to you, all right, might be causing some issues in the relationship as well. They might want to call all the shots in your relationship, and that's not something you want to deal with, or your partner wants to deal with. So that too can cause a lot of problem, all right. And I feel like for some, you may not see a very bright future in this current moment, right where you are right now, all right. So okay, let's see what are the messages come through. We have the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups. Exactly. So you're trying to find those answers because you do want this relationship, you do want to be with this person, um, you do want to share a life with this person, but then there are so many things that block you from reaching that perfect relationship, that perfect understanding between the two of you. And like I was saying, I feel like someone older is causing issues between the two of you, and you want to move away from that. So if that is the case with you, if there's someone you recognize who might have said certain things to you, maybe not actively saying things to you right now, but maybe they had mentioned something and that is just something that stuck with you a while ago, that could be also a thing that would come out now from the subconscious and cause trouble in your relationship right now. You get it? So if that's the case with you, please try and figure out how you want to deal with this person, whether you want to take their advice or not. It doesn't mean that you have to let go of your relationship with that person, but it does mean that you need to draw a boundary for yourself and this person. All right, and then discuss these things also with your partner so that you're on the same page. You understand that trust between you and your partner still exists. All right, and you develop it furthermore, and you go deeper into the relationship with your partner. All right, so this is like a guidance coming through for you, that if you have been looking for answers, then this is what you need to work on. You have to keep going. All right, because you and your partner deserve to be in a happy relationship. All right, let's see what are the messages come through here. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. Lovely. The Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands both indicate that you have to put in more efforts, all right, to draw a boundary. Because if you want this relationship to work, and this goes out to both of you, like the partners, all right, if you want this relationship to work, you will have to understand your boundaries and your limits, your partner's boundaries and their limits, and create those boundaries and limits for other people who are close to you. All right, because clearly the relationship is being affected by other people's perception, their point of view, their understanding of a relationship. All right, but you have to create your own space, you have to create your own rules. All right, so there's also travel together for some. Okay, I'm very drawn to the globe here. So travel together for some, because that will bring the two of you closer. So this distance that you feel, that will reduce. All right, and it will give you a chance to open up, be vulnerable towards each other. Okay, and becoming vulnerable again, I think right now the mind is controlling you. All right, so find that balance between the mind and the heart. What do you feel and what do you think? Okay, the same goes out to your partner. All right, make your partner watch this particular video as well. Make sure they watch it so that the message gets through. Okay, because there is a lot left in this relationship, so do not give up on it. Okay, and especially when you have realized that you would be giving up on this relationship because of somebody else and not because of the relationship that you both share. Okay, so I hope this reading helps you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's helped you to bring in some clarity. Please like the video, share it with a loved one, share it with your partner, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Okay, I wish you all the very best. Bye, take care.